Keeping your sperm longer makes you more appealing to women. If you've been practicing semen retention for even a few weeks, you've probably already noticed this. Should you keep your sperm for this reason? Well, some guys do semen retention just to get laid, which it does, but I don't think that's a good idea. I suggest that you use semen retention to change your creative energy and help you focus on your purpose or career, or to get in better shape with it. And if you're going to use it to date, use it to attract a good woman, the kind of woman you might want to date or marry. Maybe all three. If you do something to keep your sperm, you'll have more energy to move up in life. Not just more energy so you don't get tired, but you'll have a clearer mind, become more optimistic, and have higher goals for the future. But whether you like it or not, it will make women like you more. I say that because when you're trying to keep your seed and stay away from women, it will seem like they're all coming after you. Does this only happen in your head? Not at all. Keeping your sperm longer makes you more appealing to women. This is important to say because if you don't know, you might end up sleeping with one of these women. Even though it makes you feel good at the time, it will drain you of the energy you were trying to use. You might want to break. You don't have to do semen retention forever, but if you do it for a month, 90 days, 6 months, or longer, you should know that you'll be tempted more than ever. When you know why women find you more attractive when you're on semen retention, you'll be less likely to bust your nut before you've done what you set out to do. Because good, high-quality women will be drawn to you, but so will women who only want your sperm. There are 3 reasons or points of view for why keeping your sperm makes you more attractive. Biological, spiritual, and practical. The biological effect is the first reason why keeping your sperm makes you look better. You have more sperm when there is more sperm in your balls. It is much more likely that you will make a woman pregnant. Even though many women are aware that they don't want to get pregnant, deep down they want the seed of a good man. This deep down want is strong. Like how a man wants to have sex without even realizing it. Men have such strong sexual needs because we want to have children. Again, we may want to keep a woman from getting pregnant. But that's what our unconscious mind wants us to do. That's why we want to have sex so often like crazy. When you keep your seed, you become more appealing to women because you have a much better chance of making them pregnant. Quite a bit higher. Do you ever wonder why so many women get pregnant after one-night stands, but some married couples have a hard time having kids? Because most women only date for one night when they're ovulating. This is a few days when they are most likely to have babies. And wouldn't you know it, women's sexual desire is much higher during this time. The desires and functions of the subconscious are very strong. Because of this, women can tell when you have a full ball. Of course, it wasn't on purpose. You don't have to stay out of the shower or smell like balls. The chemicals they give off are so weak that neither you nor they can tell. But women are way more attracted to you than they think they are. The second reason why keeping your sperm makes you more attractive to women is that it makes you more spiritual. Spiritual means anything that isn't physical or energetic. Spiritual things are physical, but they are so light compared to physical things that we call them non-physical. Like the Wi-Fi in your apartment or the radio signals that connect your car radio to the different stations. Like that is how energy is. When you practice semen retention, you keep a lot more of your life force energy than your past self or any guy who regularly busts. Does this help you get women? No, you can be a player, have a girlfriend, and release all the time, and women will still like you for your looks, status, and or charm, even if you're a player or have a girlfriend. But this happens a lot more the longer you keep your seed. Again, it's not required, but it sure makes things easier. So much so that women can feel and pick up on your energy. This has nothing to do with biology. Because you might be in the same room with women at the grocery store, etc., and they might be able to sense something about you. That's the scientific part. You are also a spiritual being who gives and receives energy. Because of this, when you do semen retention, women from your past will reach out to you even if you don't post on social media or do anything else. You will get calls or texts from ex-girlfriends. Women you used to sleep with will send you direct messages or call you. Because your energy is so strong, these women can still feel it even if they are hundreds or thousands of miles away. If a woman is on the other side of the world, it might take a whole day to fly to her. But if your energy is vibrating at a high enough rate, she can feel it almost right away. When you do semen retention, this is what happens. The last reason or point of view for why keeping your sperm longer makes you more attractive to women is that it's just plain useful. When a man wants to keep his sperm, he avoids sex. This makes him more attractive. No matter what you do, you're trying not to break. Even though you might want to talk to that hot woman walking by when you're single and out and about, you try to resist the urge. If you're at a bar with your friends and they're all staring at some women on the other side, you're probably trying not to look. When those girls talk to you and your boys, you look around and hope they don't ask you to hang out or try to get you to take one of them home and bust a nut. Doing well with women isn't just about being goal-free. Many men try to trick themselves into thinking they don't want to get lucky, but they know it's just a trick of the mind. But it's real when you're on semen retention. In reality, you're trying to stay away from sex and getting too close to women. And when you do this, they will find you more appealing. We all know that when someone is hard to get, we want them even more. But it's no longer a game when you're doing semen retention. It's not a joke. Women can tell when you're not interested in them. If you are not thirsty, have a strong body, and are calm, they will be drooling over you. They will try to get you to bust so they can get all of your good sperm. Semen retention makes you desirable. Keeping your sperm longer makes you more appealing to women. Even though this sounds like a blessing, it's actually a curse for any man who wants to keep his seed. It can help bring the right kind of woman to you. Not just a fat behind or a nice body, but also a woman with good character. As a man on semen retention, you will not only be able to attract these women, but you will also be able to tell them apart from the ones who just want to bust you. But you'll also get attention from women who want to steal your sperm. And even though they might be very sexually appealing, it's up to you to have the discipline to stick to your plan until you've done what you set out to do.